Hey, what's up everybody? Today we're going to be doing episode 2 of our best free Steam games. I know some of you guys were disappointed by the last list because there was only a top 5 and a lot of you guys already had seen those games before on other videos and have tried them out. Today we're looking at number 15 to number 6, so hopefully there's a few more that you don't know or at least haven't tried yet, and I'll give you a good idea of what to play. The ranking of this list is based off of how many total players, its current popularity, and its overall Steam rating. So let's just jump right into the list. The 15th best ranked free Steam game is Trove. Grab your friends, hone your blades, and set off an adventure in Trove, the ultimate action MMO. And what's better than an MMO that is filled with Lego block graphics? Probably a lot of things in life, but for a free game released in 2015, it's done pretty well. It has the 35th best rating, 10th most players, and within the last 2 weeks, it has the 20th most players. As far as an MMO goes, it looks a lot more casual than something like World of Warcraft. However, people have said that there is still a lot of good combat, leveling, and teamwork. Even though it's been out for 3 years, they're still putting work into it and updating Trove. The biggest complaint I've seen about the game is that it can become a huge grind that constantly tempts you to buy to progress quicker. Let's be honest though, every free-to-play game's goal is still to make money, so this shouldn't be incredibly surprising, and it's still possible to play and grind without that MOBA. Now for the 14th best free Steam game, it's actually a 2-for-1 with Alien Swarm and Alien Swarm Reactive drop. Alien Swarm was released all the way back in 2010 by Valve and has quickly became one of the most popular top-down shooters with its intense action, multiple classes and weapons, and 4-player co-op. More recently, last year in 2017, the second edition of the game, Alien Swarm Reactive dropped its way into the Steam store. The sequel did just as well with a 93% rating. I played this game with a couple of subs last year and I did think it was really fun. It's not a game that you can play forever, but if you're looking for a few fun hours with friends and you like top-down shooters, this is a great way to do it for free. I can't believe I am saying this, but at number 13 is Adventure Capitalist. The reason I can't believe it is because this game is an idle clicker game, which I didn't know could get so popular. The numbers don't lie though, as this is the 13th best rated Steam game that's free and the 27th most played in the last 2 weeks. Perhaps one of the reasons why is that it is an addicting, achievement-based game that you can leave running in the background of your computer as you do other things. I'm not a huge fan of clicker games, so I won't go too far into it. However, if you're looking for a good idle game and want something to play while your friends continue on in your Fortnite squad after your noobish death within the first minute, then try out Adventure Capitalist. Number 12 is going to be VRChat. VRChat is still in early access but has already hit some pretty big numbered markers. With a huge surge of numbers at the end of 2017 and the start of 2018, VRChat soared with popularity as the 22nd most played free game and was well loved as the 17th best rated. VRChat is a social-based game that you can obviously play in VR, but you also have the option to play without it if, like me, you don't own a VR set. Anyone can make their own world in VRChat, and this game is filled with the most random stuff. I played with my sub Sci-Far once, and all within 30 minutes, he took me to the biggest and creepiest Ronald McDonald statues that I've ever seen, to a campfire, bowling alley, and to his own personal house that he designed. It's a great game to meet new friends and hang out with others. It's definitely not a game for those who are looking for intense action-packed, but if you want a game that's filled with funny social interaction, jump into the many worlds of VRChat. Just sitting outside of the top 10 is Doki Literature Club. I've never been a fan of visual novels, and possibly because I've never really tried to get into them. However, as anyone comments on my YouTube videos, I like to ask them what types of games they love because I like to get a sense what are people playing that are watching my videos. Every time someone says that they like visual novels, it always comes with another comment saying that I need to try out Doki Literature Club because it's their favorite visual novel. Apparently they aren't alone either, as it's the best rated free game out there and even the number 8th most played in the last 2 weeks. Everyone who has played this game, even those who don't like anime or visual novels, have walked away saying that the story was so good that it left them completely dumbfounded. A newer free game that has cracked the top 10 is Battlerite. Battlerite is one of the newer MOBAs that has actually gained some popularity. New MOBAs come out all the time, but most people stick with their favorite, whether it's LOL, Heroes of the Storm, Dota, Smite, etc, etc, etc. Battlerite, however, convinced a lot of the MOBA lovers to at least give it a go. The appeal of this MOBA to me is that it's all about the action and fighting rather than the strategy and map play. I've come out before and said that I actually was bummed it didn't have more strategy to it, because that's what I like about MOBAs. However, the more I thought about it, I'm glad that it has some uniqueness. Battlerite isn't ever going to be my go-to MOBA, but it is a fun and well-made game where I feel like I can jump back in and out more casually than other MOBAs for some fun, quick round action with some friends. Battlerite came in as the 18th best ranked, 21st most player total, and the 7th highest in the 2-week player total. At number 9 is a game with a little more controversy around it now, War Thunder. War Thunder is the most comprehensive free-to-play cross-platform MMO military game. Well, at least it is in their own words. There are a ton of different maps, over 1,000 vehicles, all surrounding the World War II theme. Even though this game was released in 2013, it is still one of the most played free games, even with 15,000 players in it as we speak. The controversy surrounding the game is its free-to-play, pay-to-win model. Whether people liked the game or not, most have commented that it is incredibly slow grind if you do not pay. It's possible to still have fun at lower levels, but you won't be advancing the way you should be without paying. They've also recently added an option to buy loot boxes on a separate site, and we all know how little controversy there is on loot boxes. However, if you like war MMOs, especially around World War II, this is probably a good one to try out. At number 8 is Super Smash Bros. For the PC, but it is for free. It is Brawlhalla. Brawlhalla is another platform fighter for up to 8 people. There's casual matches, ranked matches, team play, and even some alternate game modes for a more fun party-like game experience. It's pretty much everything you would want out of a platform fighter, at least one that is for free. This is why it has maintained an 85% rating on Steam with 9,000 players playing it right now. Of course, there are haters to the game, mostly filled with comments about the toxic community and how they can't get out of bronze ranking because of cheaters and cheesers. I feel though as if every competitive game has this at some level though, so I won't fault it too much. Either way, it's still a great free game to play on Steam. The number 7th best free Steam game is Clicker Heroes. Wait, you can't be serious. Another freaking clicker game? Do people just love sitting around trying to break their mouse or what? I don't get it. Well, apparently clicker games can send magical spells through the light on your monitor and make you addicted for life. That's the only thing that I can really think of. Although this free Steam game does have the 13th highest rating and the 16th most players. The game itself is almost explained just by the title. Click on monsters to kill them, then get their gold to spend on weapons and other heroes so that you can do even more damage as you click away. The game itself is more intensive than casual and takes some investment. There are plenty of people with thousands of hours on this clicker game, and some say that they still have more to go to get to 100% achievement. For a clicker game, it's great. But you also have to ask yourself, do you really want to run the risk of being addicted and stuck in a clicker game for the rest of your life? The last game in this episode, at number 6, is Paladins. Most people have heard of Paladins before, as it has been out for a couple of years now and has always been compared as a free version of Overwatch. While it does contain a lot of similarities to Overwatch, being a first-person shooter with different classes and champions and game modes like pushing a payload, it still differs in some ways from Overwatch. The biggest difference I have seen is the card system in Paladins, which allows you to collect and buy cards for specific champions you enjoy. You can pick which cards you want to play with, which boost your abilities, and lets you customize your playstyle for each champion. Some people have said that you should only play this game if you can't afford Overwatch, but others have just the same said that they already own Overwatch, yet prefer to play Paladins over it. Either way, it's hard to argue that Paladins is not a great free-to-play Steam game. It is the 24th best rated, 7th in total players, and 3rd place in a 2-week player total. Paladins, through its ups and downs, definitely deserves to be called one of the best free Steam games ever made. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting this channel even through this move and crazy busy time of our lives. I'm not producing as much as I'd like to right now, but I appreciate that you guys are sticking around, hanging out, and enjoying this channel. See you guys later.